This is your captain speaking, Captain Midnight Guthrie, alongside my good friend, longtime friend, Hollinger. I don't know if he'll claim me.
Holy crap, Guthrie.
Hollinger and the captain on a call for a 3X Wrestling match. Talk about Bizarro Land, time warp here.
Is it 2011 right now? What's going on?
Especially because
was that when we were working for 3XW?
One of many years we were there, yes. So. This is what's, excited. I'm still pissed off they didn't directly book me, so I had to book myself on this show, as you saw earlier. But then you have Gable Galileo, not a traditional guy you see in 3X Wrestling, getting an opportunity at the 3X Wrestling Pure title. A very, very strong lineage to that title here tonight in this four-way.
Absolutely. We've been watching Gable Galileo be a piece of crap in Madhouse Wrestling for years now.
A tremendous, good young Christian athlete, former Madhouse champion, should still be the Madhouse champion, frankly. Speaking of one of his longtime adversaries right here. Jimmy Wild. It'll be interesting to see. This guy's generally beloved most places, not very well liked in the Des Moines area.
Not big fans of Jimmy Wild here in Des Moines. You can see that from the crowd's reaction is general distaste for the people here in the room tonight.
And it just shows how stupid the people of Des Moines are to not treat their service individuals with proper respect, because this guy has personally fixed so many heating and cooling systems throughout the Des Moines area, and all the people just say, oh, what took you so long? Why does this cost so much?
Maybe that's the reason for the reaction around here. They're blaming him for their shitty AC.
Well, he's personally worked on mine and has done the best he can with the too small of a unit the builders put in to start with.
He hasn't worked on mine, but I've gone to him for some HVAC advice in the past. He's a top-notch pro and a top-notch pro wrestler. Getting a
He's
shot
clearly
at the
motivated
3XW
here, yeah.
Pure Wrestling title here tonight. Some guys who don't typically work for 3XW getting the chance to maybe earn their way onto the show.
Well, and that's the thing here. We got a lot of guys with opportunities to force their way into getting booked places they're not generally booked. You talk about getting some extra business in your pocket.
That is one of the nice things about these interpromotional shows like this. Not everybody's got time to keep up with what everybody's doing, so this is a chance to get eyes on you.
Well, and it's a tribute to the state of Iowa. Like, you look at the card for this show, almost without exception, just a few guys, everyone's from the state of Iowa or is trained in the state of Iowa or come to Iowa for their training, and it really shows the talent we have in this state. So the next competitor, a hell of a talented guy, coming to us from the Kansas City area. I've known him a long time. We'll wait for his introduction. Alfonso. This is a guy that's actually, I have a lot of respect for him, but he has been a thorn in my side in the past in my dealings down there managing Jay Fowler. We've had some trouble with Kenny Alfonso, his buddy Camaro Jackson, but he's certainly a deserving pure champion, and any man that wins this one over him, that is quite a resume builder. You look at the names that have held that pure title in the past. I mean, we got Jeremy Wyatt, Perry Saturn had it for a time. Eric Cannon had it for a time. There's been a lot of tremendous athletes. Shout out Jimmy Rockwell.
Hell yeah, Jimmy Rockwell.
I don't know if he's here tonight in the crowd. He deserves to be here too.
Love that. Love the Perry Saturn era of 3X.
Zach Thompson, Unbreakable Zach Thompson. But remember, in this situation, any man who gets the first pinfall or submission wins the championship, so Kenny Alfonso doesn't have to be involved. And I don't know if the booking staff at 3X is going to be thrilled if they send their champion here, and suddenly he comes out and he didn't even get beat.
That is a hell of a point, Midnight Guthrie. I'm always a little confused at these pure wrestling matches that have several combatants. It's tough to keep things very pure under those conditions.
Oh, boy. Big double knife edge chop there. Now, where is Gable wisely taking a powder? Or he has.
Yeah, he's outside the ring right now. It's kind of tough to see some of this from our vantage point. We'll do our best to keep you updated.
Well, the thing about Gable,
have a better vantage point than we do
yeah,
at the moment.
yeah, this is crazy. I mean, it's great to have such a crowd here to see this great action, and certainly to see the captain. They just knew I'd end up being booked on the show or forced my way in. My Cooper boys. On the outside, Gable Galileo, the ultimate opportunist. I'm guaranteed he's waiting for his opportunity to slide in. Oh, look at that. Trips the champion. And now goes to work on Ethan Everhart. Ethan Everhart currently one half of the Absolute Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions with Jay Wesley. They call them, that was a beautiful move though. They call themselves the 319. Their gimmick is geography, apparently.
You'll see Jay Wesley later on tonight against Lars Metzger.
Yes, my old pal Lars Metzger. He's going to eat him alive. It's going to be terrific.
Making his return to pro wrestling here, his first solo match in, I think he said 2.5 years.
I mean, that broken neck couldn't keep that man down. Spinal surgery, what have you. In the ring, they have neutralized the champion outside the ring. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, Wild and Galileo, bitter enemies for much of 2 years, working together.
Yeah, trying to take out the bigger man here in the competition.
And we saw ourselves, Wild and Galileo up in Rochester for Madhouse, had a hell of a battle for the Madhouse title.
That they did. I think they both see Ethan Everhart as a big tree that they got to work together to chop down right now.
He's a big boy, and apparently he's upgraded from living in the woods outside of Waterloo. Jay Wesley's let him move in with him. Maybe he's teaching him how to be a human. I don't know if I'd want Jay Wesley teaching anyone how to be a civilian.
God, no. I don't know that I'd want him teaching anything.
Oh, look at the power of Everhart.
Everhart's got that man strength. Look at the way he's built. He reminds me of like a Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, absolutely. Good call.
The physique on that guy is just incredible.
Ooh, he missed. Ooh, Gamangiri there. Nice step up by Jimmy Wild. Teaming up again with Galileo. Galileo, a decorated tag team champion many times over. And then I don't know what happened. I'm just sick that him and Max Chill had a falling out. Oh, man.
I think Max Chill got sick of his bullshit.
Well, that's a stupid idea on his part. Oh, no.
Max Chill thought that Gable was holding him back.
Watch out, boys. Kenny Alfonso, one of the top high flyers in the country right now.
Absolutely. I'm not seeing a whole lot of pure wrestling in the pure wrestling.
Well, it's a little tricky in these four-way situations, right? Like, I mean, it'd be incredible to see four guys come in there and just do a bunch of mat wrestling, but obviously these guys are trying to use their top tools, their top abilities.
I mean, we did see that happen on National Wrestling Television just like a week ago today. So it happens. It can be done.
That's a fair point, Hollander.
Granted, Hechicero is not here tonight, so you can only do what you can do.
As of yet, we've got a lot of evening to go.
There's a lot of show to come. I cannot tell you whether or not Hechicero will be here at some point in the evening. Stay tuned here on IWTV.
I'm kind of stunned we're not at a point where there's like 5 Southern Indies with a Hechicero on their card any given weekend. So. the patriot of a new era.
God, that's the dream, isn't it?
Ooh!
Nasty back suplex there from Jimmy Wild. Got a real gnarly angle on the landing there.
Well, for both men's arsenals, it is a great strategy to go after their opponent's neck. Everhart very much taken out. I don't even see him at this point. Nice elbow there by Gable Galileo.
Yeah, as I said, you folks at home have a better vantage point than we do right now. There's a big pole in our way. So
I am pleasantly stunned at so far the teamwork of Wild and Galileo, and I don't know if it's a matter of like, I know my enemy better than the unknown quality here, so we're gonna get it out to the two of us. Look at their high five and look at this.
I could see Galileo being used to working
I
as
like
a team.
it.
He's just naturally, it's instinctual.
Impressive by these young bucks.
Working as a unit.
And recently, we've seen Jimmy Wild elsewhere start teaming with Bryce Jordan as the MILFs, Men in Luscious Furs.
Men in Luscious Furs.
The MILFs.
I thought that meant something else. I'm going to stop searching for that term. I am not looking for men in luscious furs. I will be redirecting my energy somewhere else. My bad.
Just replace the G, and replace the M with a G. That's my demographic. That's who loves the captain. I love him back.
So is that girls in luscious furs? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, grandmas. I mean, you tell me when it comes to love
Galileo
making.
just shit-canning the champion.
A grandmother with beautiful cardio, jazzercise thighs isn't better than some
That's true.
stressed out mom of toddlers.
Now, I have noticed at this point, none of these guys really seem to be trying to win this match. Maybe Ethan Everhart.
Well, and honestly, has there been a point where between two men in the ring that one of them has had a full advantage to even get a cover? It's happening so fast, very furious action. If Randy Hales was here, he'd say this is wild and woolly.
German suplex.
Beautiful move there. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, Jimmy Wild, though.
You would think that Jimmy Wild and Gable Galileo would be an established team the way they're working together at this point. I wonder if we're seeing the seeds of something.
Oh, I'm all for it. I mean, if we can get that Jimmy Wild to stop trying to kowtow to the fans and these people in other places.
I mean, listen, if Gable Galileo was able to do that kind of damage with Max Chill beside him, imagine what him and Jimmy Wild could do in the tag division here at Madhouse Wrestling. They're just kind of playing with their food at this point.
There you go. And it's kind of shocking to see this happen to Ethan Everhart. I mean, he is a powerhouse of a competitor, very agile. He's generally the one throwing his opponents around, taking advantage of the time in the ring.
Not sure what the status of the champion is at this point. We saw Jimmy Wild dump him out of the ring, but
well, I imagine some of these kids started kicking on him and stuff like that.
These hooligans here in West Des Moines, you can't trust anybody.
This is why I live west of town in Waukee, a civilized population.
Is that what's in Waukee, civilized population?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I suppose it's a lot more bougie than it used to be.
Well, yes, and then it has its moments.
None of the parts that used to be Waukee.
The news broke this week. We're getting to the bottom of it. Apparently, some individual managed to live in the high school over the summer for a while construction was going on. So
I need to start paying attention to the news, apparently.
But it's no different than on Growing Pains. Leonardo DiCaprio was a student at the boarding school and managed to live in the school for a few days. So
deep pull right there.
Just a homeless kid.
As Ethan Everhart.
So traumatized, so traumatized, we saw what happened with Gilbert Grape. As we have. So the partnership has gone kaput here.
Yeah, they appear to have turned on each other like I expected.
Well, now is he trying to team up with Jimmy? Oh, my God, no. Never mind.
There's that grown man strength I was talking about.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
out of the Max Chill playbook. Wow. What a move, a Samoan drop. The closest that kid's ever gotten to a Samoan is the now renamed Girl Scout cookies.
What about Solomon Tupu? Is he not Samoan?
Has Ethan Earhart wrestled Solomon Tupu?
He's been close to him
He's,
before, I'm sure. I don't actually know that he's Samoan. I don't think.
Well,
he
he's
is.
Hawaiian, but
Hawaiian. He's a Pacific Islander.
yeah.
As the WWF has shown, it doesn't really matter which flavor. They just lump you in one.
Nice move here by Everhart. Oh, yes! Aldo Montoya crossbody. Love seeing that.
Gable thought he was slick rolling through that suplex, but Everhart saw it coming. Hit him with that
Kenny
crossbody.
Alfonso, I don't know if he's waiting for his... Oh, there he is.
Finally.
Oh,
he
wow,
returns
what
to
a
the
move here.
match.
Oh, a sunset flip. Oh, into a bomb and a superplex, and he's held up to him. And a cutter, a stunner. Wow.
Shit's popping off
Wow.
all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah. Reverse springbuster. Alfonso, whoa. Springboard, flatliner. Wow. And they're all down. So that should, I mean,
All of that, not one of these guys can stand
that just
up
shows
right
these guys can really put it to each other. As Alfonso thought he had a home run move there, and then the other guy said, okay, see what I can do. But are you kidding me? He sunset bombed him into a superplex, which was held on to float over into that stunner suplex combination, Everhart does. And now we're back to good old American right hands in center of the ring.
I am way too high to remember all that. Good on you for remembering that sequence.
Oh!
Holy cow!
A chop registers in any language, in any state of mind.
We felt that 7 rows back.
Look at that. Now, a good right hand by Alfonso. Alfonso spends a lot of time down there with Michael Strider and Moonshine Mantel, and those punches show that. Was that a low blow? That's legal. I think this is one of those no DQ 4-ways, right? Oh, Busaiku knee.
One of those no disqualification pure wrestling matches. I got it. I don't know. You could not get me to explain the rules of this match right now.
Oh my God! Back handspring into a stunner. Alfonso retains. What a wild one.
Hell of a move by the champ there at the end to retain.
If you're going to be a champ, you got to be a champ in all variety of situations, that's for sure.
That was the strangest pure wrestling match I've ever seen go through.
Well, as you know, when they've never done pure wrestling rules in 3X Wrestling for the pure wrestling title.
That's true. I think I saw the 3XW pure wrestling title contested in the ladder match before.
Absolutely,
I
yes.
was the ring announcer for that match. I know it happened.
In fact, I believe that there was at one point a stock collar chain ladder match that the belt was involved with.
Just unbelievable. Gotta love it.
All right, I gotta get my boys prepped to get that big main event purse.
I gotta get a cigarette in me.